All right, if you're a pharmacist or a pharmacy tech in Alberta, listen up, because how you choose your leadership is about to get a major shakeup. We're going to break down this huge shift in the ACP Council election and take a look at one candidate who's making it the absolute centerpiece of his campaign.
Okay, let's just get right to it. The single biggest thing you need to know about the next election is this. The old system is completely gone. I mean, the way you voted for years, forget about it. It's over. Districts are gone.
So what does that actually mean for you? Well, it means that for the very first time, the election isn't carved up by geography anymore. It's now one single province-wide vote for absolutely everyone. And here we've got the official breakdown from the ACC. They've actually approved bylaw changes that just completely wipe out the old voting districts. Seriously, take a second to let that sink in. This is not some minor adjustment. No, this is a total overhaul of how representation works for every single pharmacist and pharmacy technician in Alberta.
Okay, let's really put this side by side. So before, you were kind of stuck in your own bubble, right? You could only vote for candidates in your district. Edmonton voted for Edmonton, Calgary for Calgary, you get the idea. But now, in 2026, the walls come down. Everyone votes province-wide. You can vote for any pharmacy candidate you want, no matter where they are or where you are. And here's another big one. You also get to vote for a pharmacy technician candidate. So who gets to vote now? Well, pretty much everyone. It doesn't matter if you're a clinical pharmacist or a pharmacy tech. Doesn't matter if you're in a big chain, an independent shop, a hospital, or even an industry. Whether you're in a big city or a small town, from Edmonton all the way to Medicine Hat, every single regulated member gets an equal vote across the entire province. It's a total game changer. Okay, so this huge change begs a really important question. If we're all voting as one big group, what kind of person can actually represent, well, everyone? There's one candidate who's making that question the very foundation of his campaign, and his name is Ahmed Abdelfattah. Let's get to know him. So this is him, Ahmed Abdelfattah, and he's running for ACP Pharmacist Councillor. And like we said, his whole campaign is designed as an answer to this brand new province-wide system. All right, let's dig into his background because it's pretty crucial to understanding his whole pitch. He's a clinical pharmacist with additional prescribing authority. He's got a PharmD from the UFA and an executive MBA from DC. He also founded one of the very first pharmacist-led walk-in clinics in Alberta. And on top of all that, he's an internationally trained pharmacist. So yeah, we're talking about a really varied set of experiences right from the get-go. And all that experience leads right into the heart of his campaign. His core idea is simple. If the vote is province-wide, then the person you elect better have a province-wide perspective too. So here's how he frames the problem. He says, most candidates come from one world, corporate chain, or independent, or hospital, or academia. You know, he's arguing that people are usually siloed. And in the old district system, maybe that worked. But now? And his answer to that problem? It's short, but it's powerful. I have worked in all of them. It's a pretty bold claim, saying he's not just stuck in one of those boxes. And this is where he backs it up. I mean, look at this list. Chain pharmacy at Shoppers, independent clinic ownership, relief work in more than 10 different communities. We're talking Grand Prairie, Medicine Hat, Red Deer, all over. Then you add in hospital rotations, public health with AHS during COVID, and even industry experience across 3 countries. The whole point is to show his resume is as diverse as the new group of voters. And this really brings it all home with one powerful line. When I say I am the counselor who has stood behind your counter, I mean every counter. That's his whole argument in a nutshell. He's saying that because he's been in so many different shoes, he gets the challenges everyone faces, no matter where they work, which is exactly what he thinks is needed, now that everybody is voting as one. Okay, let's switch gears to the practical stuff. You get the new rules, you've heard one candidate's take on it, so how do you actually cast your vote? First off, you've got plenty of time. The voting window is open for a full 35 days, so no excuses for missing it, right? There's a big window of opportunity to make your voice heard. And the process itself? Super simple. Just 3 steps. First, log into my ACP. Second, click the election link that'll be right there on the homepage. And third, choose one pharmacist and one pharmacy technician. That's it. Apparently, the whole thing takes like 2 minutes. All right, let's get the exact dates so you could put them in your calendar. Voting kicks off at 8 a.m. sharp on April 2nd, 2026, and it closes for good at 4:30 p.m. on May 7th, 2026, so don't miss that deadline. So, one last time, here are the key takeaways.
Voting is from April 2nd to May 7th, 2026. And if you want to learn more about Ahmed Abdelfattah's platform, you can check out his website, fata.info. So we'll leave you with this question to chew on. This election is about more than just picking a name off a list. It's really about deciding what kind of leadership we need for this completely new era at the ACP. Now that the districts are gone, you have to ask yourself, what kind of perspective can truly represent the whole profession from every corner of Alberta?